Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you clicked on this video, you probably see all these celebrities, all their fans, all their money, their vacations and whatnot, and you want to be just like them. You want to have success like them. But then you try and you fail, and you try again and you fail, and you wonder how they do this. And then you probably do some research. You probably found the 10,000 hour rule by Malcolm Gladwell, or some other rule saying that if you put in this amount of work, you'll get this amount of results. So you try and you fail, and you might try again, but you're just gonna fail again. And then you believe there's some magic pill into gaining success, but the truth is there's no pill, there's no formula. Well, I suppose there is cocaine and meth, and that will do something to you, but please stay away from that. But the truth is, it's you that's the problem, and I'm about to go over why. If you want something great, the first rule, in my opinion, is to be the best, you can't be the best. To be the best, you can't be the best? Now here's what I mean. So many people think when they're just starting out that they're gonna be the best at everything. They're gonna be the best at this field that they're going into. But what does the best even mean? How do you measure the best? Is it the best out of your little friend group? The best out of the history of humankind? And how do you measure success? Is it the amount of money you make? Is it the amount of fans you obtain? What is great? So the first step is to stop thinking you're gonna be the best, and to start thinking, I want to be better. I want to make some progress. That's gonna take you to be closer to the best. If you think you're gonna be the best, what you're really doing is setting yourself up for failure. You're creating this illusion that it's gonna be easy, or maybe you don't even think it's gonna be easy. You know it's gonna be hard, but you think you can just use your willpower to strive past all the challenges and all the failures and get back up. But the truth is, the moment we fail, because we have this thought that we're gonna be the best, we overcompensate for our failures. For example, if you fail a class, you really wanted to do good in this class, but it was just so difficult and you failed, and now you have this motivation to get back and do better. What's gonna happen is you're gonna overcompensate and you're gonna aim for the A+, the 4.0 GPA, even though you just failed the class. And what this is gonna do is, the moment you get a B or a C in that class, which is a really good improvement from where you were before, you're gonna think you're not doing enough. You're gonna think you're failing. You're gonna overcompensate for your failure, which in the long term is gonna lead to even more failure and lead to giving up. Let me tell you a story. So I have this amazing group of friends, and they could all speak Arabic, except for me. And alhamdulillah, now I can speak a little bit, I can understand a little bit. But back then it was a different story. I knew nothing. And I really wanted to learn Arabic, not only just to fit in, but because my dad speaks Arabic, my grandparents speak Arabic, and I go to a lot of events where everybody speaks Arabic except for me. So I came across this ad, and it was advertising this app called Duolingo. And if you don't know, Duolingo is basically an app where you can learn any language you want. It has hundreds of languages. So I get this ad and I feel super motivated to learn Arabic, not only because I want to learn Arabic, but also because my friends had Duolingo as well. So it was kind of this competition. So I downloaded Duolingo, and for the first day, I was really happy. I feel like I learned a lot. For the first week, I was still going. For the first month, in fact, I was doing Duolingo every single day, more than any of my friends. When I checked my screen time, Duolingo was my most used app, like consistently every single day, because I was so motivated to learn this language. My friends have been doing Duolingo for 100 days, 200 days, right? And in the first month, I got more XP and more time on Duolingo than their entire career combined. That's how much I wanted to learn this Arabic. And I wanted to learn out of a desire and out of a motivation, which brings me on to my second point. Why do you want to be great? Now, there's three main reasons why people want to be great. One is out of desire. Now, desire is basically you see something on the street, or for example, you're walking down the street and you smell this really nice aroma of a steak, and you just want this steak right away. That's desire. And the reason why desire is bad is because once you fulfill the desire, once you eat the steak, then it's gone. The desire's gone. Or on the other hand, if you try to fulfill the desire and you don't fulfill it, then the desire's gone as well. And the second reason why people want to be the best is because of emotion. Now, emotion is basically you're feeling sad, you just hate what you're looking at in the mirror every single day, and you want to change. Now, why is this bad? The reason why this is bad is because emotion fluctuates. You feel sad one day, you feel happy the next day, you feel excited, you feel all these feelings. And the reason why this is bad is because you feel motivated when you're sad, when you're angry, when you hate something that you're looking at and you just want to change it. But the moment you feel happy, the moment you start to feel content with your situation, then that motivation is no longer there. And the final reason people want to be great is because of values. When you want something because of a value, because it's important to you, then you'll see success and you'll see greatness. Because once you highlight what's valuable to you, what's valuable to your family, the reason why I want this degree is because I know it's gonna make me successful. That's when you start to see success. That's when you start to put in the work day in and day out, and you start to see success. Now, back to my story. After the first couple months, I was doing Duolingo based off of the emotion and the desire to want to learn Arabic. I wasn't doing it because it's valuable. I was doing it because I really wanted to fit in with my friends. And what this did to me is after the first month, I started to slow down a little bit. And after the second month, after I fulfilled my desire just a little bit, I've had my first conversation with my friend's parents in Arabic, and I understood what they were saying, which was a really good motivation. But eventually that motivation wore down because it didn't have as much value to me as it did emotion and desire. So to summarize everything I said, if you see someone online or you see somebody on the street and he has what you want, he has this car that you want, he has this job that you want, you have to think to yourself, why do you want this job? Is it to fit in? Is it because of your emotions or your desires? Or is it truly because you value this job and it's really important to you? Secondly, if you want to be the best, you cannot be the best. Why? Because when you fail, and you will fail, if you have this mindset that you're gonna be the best, you're gonna overcompensate for your failure, which is just gonna lead to more failing, and more failing, and more failing, and eventually you're gonna give up. And lastly, it's how you come back from failures. Because again, you will fail. It's how you get up from these failures, which is gonna determine your success. I hope you really learned something from this video, and if you did, please like, comment, and I would really appreciate if you subscribe because it helps a lot more than you think. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.